Hey people, can you believe I actually washed my hair yesterday? It doesn't look like it at all, does it? It is 7:15 on Saturday, the 18th of February 2023. I woke up, I don't actually know if it was like 9:30 or 10:30, but it was one of them. Anyway, I scrolled on my phone for a number of hours, at least over an hour. Trying to convince Boss, my dog, obviously, to go and make me pancakes and coffee. But, I've been trying to convince him to do a lot of things since I've had him, and he's a dog. What do you know? I eventually got up and made my own pancakes and coffee, and then went straight back to bed to read, but realised I needed to keep sleeping. So I went back to sleep at, I don't know, around 11:30. I could be making porcupines, telling stories, because I have no idea what the freaking time was. I just know that I didn't wake up until after 4. Then I was starving, and I was like, alright, let's try these noodles again, yeah? And I was obviously sober. I hadn't had any weed by that point. And, what am I trying to say? I'm trying not to break my hand. Yeah, I woke up at after 4, had the noodles taste fine. Starting to really think it's a me thing, not a noodle thing. Maybe I just have left them sitting for too long while I've been focused so much on uni, and then when I go to eat them, there's nothing more. That's not true. One of the things I've disliked quite a lot is overcooked noodles or pasta. So I'm starting to think that's the culprit. Anyway, I've been chatting with my very good friend who I met the very first year of uni in 2017. She was the secretary of the Philosophical Society, and was one of the people who were there when I debated why I would be a meat eater for the rest of my life. She finds it quite as funny as I do that it was less than 6 months later than I was a vegetarian. Anyways, I've been trying to figure out this new camera, obviously, playing around with it. I've figured out how to transfer stuff from my phone to my camera. No, from my camera to my phone to then upload it, because I took a photo of the noodles with the camera to do a test run. I really don't know what all the other settings mean. I'm like figuring it out as I go, but I was trying to figure out like where the auto flash was, because it was dark, and at one point there was like all this ticking. It was like set to a 10-second timer and blah blah blah, and I had to go through and figure out how to stop that. I never know exactly what I'm doing. Anyway, I really wanted to have it all sorted before my first therapy session for the year, which is on Monday. I don't think it will be, so I still got to sort out my videos on here, because it currently has 31 minutes and 28 seconds available. But I've been talking for 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Anyway, I've been talking to my friend, who I may have mentioned, but I don't know if that I have. Like I said, there's a few things I can't quite remember who I've said stuff to. But I'm legally, technically, and all the other ways trained to be a support worker, as those of you who will have been following me for long enough will know. And I went through the process of getting all the checks and the stuff done to put myself on a platform to make myself available to become a private support worker. And then uni kicked my ass and made everything difficult, or more difficult, and then I took my profile away to make it invisible, and had decided I wasn't going to do it anymore. And I was pretty good with that idea. Like, I was good, didn't want to do it anymore, I was over it. My friend, however, quite some time after I started doing the support work, and has quickly worked her way up to like a higher level. she's been trying to find a support worker for a particular client. Now, I'm not obviously going into details or anything like that, but it turns out my friend was like, oh my God, you'd be perfect. Again, there's many a reason, but it's not stuff I can obviously share. But I met them yesterday. And as we all know, I love a good chat, and a meet and greet is usually about 20 or 30 minutes. I personally have never had one that goes for less than an hour, and yesterday's one went for over 2. It was very apparent I had the job. Like, I was there for 2 hours, obviously I had the job. So I start working as a support worker again next Saturday, which is interesting because it's also the day of my storytelling job's community picnic. So I'll be going from there to there. Yesterday, the traffic, like, it was unbelievable, and those are the days I have my Tarzan on me for emergency cases because, oh my God, I was nearly in tears. It was that painful. Thankfully my shift is Saturdays, not weekdays. Anyway, I'm so flippin' wrecked. I'm watching you, but I was so fucking confused. I had to go back, all the way back to like, into the end of season 3 to actually catch up. So I think I'm still watching the last one of that. My arm hurts like hell. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm going to end this video saying I am too overwhelmed by literally everything. So I've just gotten off the phone to the cleaner that my friend highly recommends. And my house is getting cleaned by someone I'm going to pay on Monday afternoon. Hallelujah. Good night, everyone.